Earthbound and Mother fans in the West are getting screwed over again. Nintendo? You guys just keep doing things to screw with your audience. The recent Nintendo Direct has passed, and most of the announcements were just shovelware garbage or ports from older games. Though not everything was bad, there were quite a few announcements that I found to be interesting. But that's regarding the Old West. Nobody cares about the West. The news we're into right now is taken straight from Japan. The Direct showed off a lot of the same content that the Western one did, but one particular announcement was made for Japanese fans. Mother 3, the most infamous Nintendo game of all time, is getting a port to the Japanese NSO service. That's amazing. The only problem is that we in the West still have not gotten an official release of this game in any form. This game released in 2006, over 17 years ago. There's been a lot of speculation by the Earthbound/Mother community on why exactly Nintendo refuses to localize. And I don't mean localize in the cringe way like how bad translators do it. I mean they refuse to localize the game in the West at every given opportunity when it becomes relevant. However, that didn't stop them from making fun of Mother fans for simply asking for it.
Come on, Reggie, give us Mother 3!
How about this instead?
Reggie Fils-Aime was one of the coolest people at Nintendo, but you can tell that he was getting tired of being asked that question. Some time ago, at a university where he was invited to talk about boring shit, I guess, one of the attendees asked him about Mother 3's localization status. This was his answer.
Pardon me for asking this question, as I know it appears in your nightmares, but do you think that the West will ever be able to receive Mother 3?
I actually thought I would make it through a presentation. Not being asked about Mother 3. Come on, you know, it's my fault. All of my answers are out there. I mean, look, I love her, but luckily for me, this is a decision that I'm no longer part of.
It's out of his hands, and involving him in the discussion further is pointless unless you're doing it for the memes. So unfortunately, once again, almost 20 years without any release information for this game. How about Oddity? You know, the fan game that used to be called Mother 4? Well, sorry to say, but you'll never see that game release. Its development cycle history is too chaotic. But that's a story for another day. Sorry about digressing like that. So, Mother 3 is back in the spotlight, and Western fans are crying like children once again. Guys, just sail the 7 seas for the game. Emulation is the best way for you to play it right now. And it is that good. I really recommend Mother 3. I'm just kidding. I'm totally not saying you should emulate Mother 3. It's not like Nintendo cares if you emulate Mother 3 in the West since they don't sell the game here. Also, there's nothing they can do about it if you do decide to emulate it. I played the game on a quote, official Game Boy Advance I imported from Japan. Anyway, Mother fans are pretty much the fossils of the Nintendo sub-communities at this point. Fan games are keeping that ship running, but there will come a time where they might move on and obsess over something else. Oh well, I don't think it matters anymore. I've moved on a long time ago. Mother 3 is great. Play it if you get the chance. It has one of the best stories that you'll find in a Nintendo game. And Nintendo games aren't even known for their amazing writing. But Mother 3? Hell, the entire Earthbound series has great writing. Give it a try if you can. Just remember to buy it from Japan. Heh. Anyway, I'll end the video by saying, fuck Nintendo.